It is acknowledged among education experts that Uganda is progressively achieving success in the learning arena, with at least 53% of children enrolling in school. However, despite the tremendous improvement, less attention is paid to early childhood development, which includes the learning and growth of children.
Areas which might actually promote the learning of every child, and some of those areas around foundations. No matter, if children don't learn how to read and write, they won't be able to progress anymore. If you can't read and write in primary 3, how do you expect to learn even more complicated materials in higher grades, secondary?
According to a study by UWEZO, a research organization looking at learning outcomes, children enrolled in school have registered improvements in reading and writing skills. However, many of them can't stand on their own when faced with life challenges.
Yes, we want every child to learn to read and write, but in addition to learning how to read and write, children need other skills and values, problem solving, integrity, respect, to be able to actually thrive in this world.
This is attributed to low levels of public investment in education by the government, leading to inequality of learning outcomes at primary level.
If you look at the pipeline, who goes into the teaching profession, maybe those are people who may not have got admitted in other sectors, and when they enter, how do we motivate them, how do we train them, all those issues. And once we change those practices of the people who are very, very close to the children, we hope that we can achieve the kind of aspirations that we have for all our children.
In response to the challenge, UWEZO Uganda have launched a 3-year strategic plan which highlights the need to use available fundings to rectify the problem.
We all very know that education is an enabler, it's an equalizer. So irrespective of where children are born, their sex, the socioeconomic status of their parents, once they have a quality education, they actually can make it because we have given them the tools. So that is the question that we have been tackling since 2020 as an independent organization. So in our new strategic period, we continue with the same issue.
The research shows the extent of need to resolve limited and unevenly distributed foundational literacy, numeracy, and life skills among children and young people.
Learning doesn't only happen in school, it happens everywhere, but the starting point, of course, the families, but also in addition what the family gives, basic education, which is a foundation, is very, very important. And that is a duty to all of us, to our governments, to ensure that every child acquires a quality basic education.
According to Dr. Goretti Nakabugo, apart from class-based learning, children should be given a chance to realize their potential in solving life's challenges.
We all very know that children do not actually ask to be born. They don't even choose the families in which they are born. They don't choose their sex. They don't choose the geographical location where they are born. So it's our responsibility as society to ensure that every child who comes on earth is given all the opportunity to grow well, to learn, and thrive and realize their full potential.
In this regard, UWEZO Uganda has embarked on a journey to engage parents, teachers, and other stakeholders that will take part in nurturing children in life skills and values.
Children rely on their parents to learn most of these skills. So looking at this, parents were naturally going to be the first partners that we have. And because, as the African saying goes, it takes a village to raise a child. So we have a variety of the multiplicity of partners that we have here. We had the religious leaders from the Muslim sect, we had the Christians, and then also we had parents from different backgrounds.
However, Dr. Nakabugo is also calling on different actors in the education sector to utilize generated evidence to guide the system of education in the country.
However good it is, unless it is acted upon by others, by those in power, then it won't be of any use. So we are encouraging our partners, starting from those that we partner with at district level. We are encouraging the government. We are encouraging, for example, media to use some of this evidence to communicate messages that would trigger action that propels the different stakeholders to ensure that we implement policies and practices that are helping every child to learn.
She also calls upon policymakers to draft supportive policy framework that can bring together all stakeholders to instill life skills and the necessary values among the children.
This launched by UWEZO is very timely. That attention must be given to the early childhood development, where we shall be solving a problem of school dropout early now, because when children start in nursery and have that basic education, they will really love school and complete. And of course, research has shown so.